Evening guys, 7:30, the 10th of July. I've been working away for a bit. When I'm heading home weekends, I've had other stuff to do, so we've not been the allotment. So let's spin around, let's give you a little bit of a tour. I've de-weeded this bed again. Some of these tomato plants that are dying at home, I just literally stuck them in and see if I've got one or two fruits off them, which I have. And you see this one here. We'll go into the greenhouse for a second. Look at the mess of it when you first go in. Spiders everywhere. So, tomato plants. I've probably shown you these before, but I've come in here really to show you these. Size these peppers. There's a couple on here. Not doing too bad. Another tomato plant. And these are more peppers. Something's eating them in here, but don't seem to do any damage to the fruit. Little baby cherry tomatoes in here as well. These are the black opal. One can come off, it's a bit too ripe, if that makes sense. And these are the cucamelons. As you can see, they've actually got water tanks, so these are not too bad in here. Something's been eating my potato plant. Sweet potatoes, something's been eaten in here. And this is I think it's a jalapeno, this one. But I think it got a bit too dry, so wife's just give it a good watering before. I need to clear all this area out. Now, let's take you down here. These are my blotty beans. Now they are starting to grow up the trellis that I made. A few of them. I've got not gardener's light. I think that one is an Alicante, that's a tomato there. Weeds. This mare's tail is a nightmare. Can't seem to keep control of it this year. I've not really done anything with this bed, to be honest. The archway, that sun's a bit bright. These are French climb beans. Don't seem to be doing much, but they're starting to get flowers on them now. I need to definitely de-weed this. All these now are the potatoes. All those are potatoes. Down here, you see how much weeds I've took out. It's not full, but you get the idea. My rhubarb. I don't know what's caused this, but a couple of leaves, I've got these marks on them. Now I think I might have put a bit too much feed in the soil when I put them in. These are more cabbages. Rainbow chard, it's now starting to come through. They're all netted for the time being. And more mare's tail. It's got some slack in here, and I've got some mini French beans. There's just one or two starting to come now. And this one here, I think they're kohlrabi in this bed, and a couple of just rogue cabbages. Now look at this lot. All these lot here, besides the taller ones, that lot is pumpkins. The little baby ones there. There's another one over there. It looks like it's come off its vine, that one actually, to be fair, that one over there. Let me just see. No, it's on its vine still. They are sharp and prickly. And they're running all the way down there. Sweet corn. I'm not going to the bits that shake yet, but look at this one. Look at this pumpkin in here. That is the size of my hand already, and they're running all the way down here, up and over some of these cabbages, which, to be fair, some of these can start coming out soon because they've got a decent sized head on them. So there's a couple in there. As you can see, even more, the pumpkins are just running riot. The reason why these are growing so much, I think, is that bed there was all my garden clippings, etc. from home, with just a layer of compost. So, I don't know if you can actually see the other one. You can just about see it over there. Might be able to get around the other side. These are the cabbages. Savoy, once again, trying to get a decent head of them. I just want to make sure that the door's open. I don't want to get the cabbage white in here. Red cabbages, something's been in here and having a munch, as you can probably see. And we've got another broccoli and one there, but that one, I think I might have to take that one because that looks like it's just on a bolt, and there's one at the back hidden. And I've got my first cauliflowers, and that looks like that needs to come out because it's starting to separate, even though I've been trying to snap the leaves to try and keep it covered. I think what's different in here is I think we've got some snails because I've not managed to get the dead leaves out. Slugs and snails, I think these have been eaten. Ooh, that's all wet, we've just been watered. All these red cabbage, not really hearting up as such, just getting really big leaves. But to be fair, you can still eat the leaves anyway. So let's see, I think these ones are greyhound, I think, but they weren't a good idea because I put my labels at the back and I can't see them now. And that weed there, that's growing from the other side. And look at this, the grape tree. It's just overrun that little greenhouse. I'll say, I keep on saying it, too small for a grape tree. Got some nets in here that I lent somebody, and obviously they've just thrown it in and given it back because they must have bought some. But back to these pumpkins. Let's see if we can get to it. That one there is literally just lay on top of the cabbages. So down here now, we've got more potatoes, and I will be honest, we've not really watered them. And look at these. I don't know where these are growing from, but I'm getting fruit off them. So, look, decent size, different size berries. So, I don't know where they're coming from. I've got plenty of weeds. I think everybody's suffering from weeds this year, to be honest. I watched some YouTubers and they've saying they're constantly watering, but not had a chance to weed. Now this grape tree, they don't produce any grapes because, well, it's alive, there's a couple there, but the birds will soon start getting these, to be honest. As you can see, there is a couple of bunches. You can probably see there. But the birds will try and get at them. But what I might do is, these bigger ones, I don't want to cut this back because it'll bleed. I think that's what they class it as, where they bleed. They can actually kill a plant. So, comfrey, need to cut some of that back and make like a comfrey tea or something. Got some compost there. I still need to fix these bins like I keep on saying. I don't know where this pallet's come from because that should be on there. Oh, I know where that's come from. That come off the front of that. And that's my neighbour's plot. Just nettles and weeds and stuff like that. So that's what I'm contending with. He's got some nice apples by the looks on that tree. This needs trimming back definitely because this is just going to start blocking light everywhere. And I can't get down this path because of the potato plants. But look, we've got even more berries growing. So I don't actually know where this is coming from because when I took over this plot, these were proper thick binds, and I just dug them all out because they was not doing anything. I think some roots have managed to get underneath the flags in there and they've grown out and up, because that's the only thing I can think that it's coming from, because they all seem to be coming from the back end of this greenhouse. I might have to fix this. I just noticed the one slipped down, and so that one there, but they can be jobs for winter if, and I do say a big if we don't get flooded. Some water, but we're not too bad here. We've got hose pipes, so we're not too bad at all. That's just a little bit of a tour of the allotment. So let's have a look at how the actual plum tree is doing. Plum tree, it's getting taller and taller each year, but we have got plums. We did notice them last time we come down. You can see there's plenty on there, there's some on there, there's some in here, and there's some right in there in the middle. Obviously when I trim this back, they're not going to really have much to grow on, because if you look here, there's loads of them, so we're not doing too bad for plums. And they're also there as well, but they're like a different type of plum. They're the ones that go like a yellow, orangey colour. The thing is though, every single year, I'm hoping it doesn't happen again this year, but somebody keeps on coming and nicking them all. But if you actually look at these plums here, I don't know what type they are, because they will go like an orangey colour, and they're in that one there as well. So my plan is just to bring these down a little bit, because they are producing plums, but I think the Victoria plums, they don't go very big anyway. But the tree's concentrating on growing, and I would say that now up there, that's got to be the height of a house. So this lot is going to be really trimmed down. Now if I squeeze past me water can, these here are plums, but I don't know what they are. What you can see, they're all here. All this lot here, I'm going to keep that, because I'm going to make like more beds somewhere on here, and actually put them in the bottom to build it up. I need to get some more wood chip. I just need to trim this lot down and get some wood chip on this lot, but we can't get hold of it at the moment, and buying it is very, very expensive. I'm not a fan of using decorated bark, because they actually put chemicals in it. So we've got a few tomatoes to take home with us, and we've got loads at home as well. It's about where we was, and I think that one there, I think that's called a purple orb tomato. There you go. A little bit of a tour.